Hey everyone, I'm John Savage from Middlesex Community College in Massachusetts, and I've been diving Belize for 25 years. And my most recent trip in January, I was shocked by the amount of coral bleaching. I'd never seen or filmed anything like it in the whole time, and I wanted to share it with the community. I know that according to NOAA, 2023 was globally the warmest year on record by far, and their map shows that Belize experienced in the range of much warmer than average to record. But I was shocked, and you could see from the first scene, you could see just from right when you get in the water, I mean, even from the boat, the amount of bleached hard corals from the surface even, and many different species were affected. So there were star corals, brain corals, finger corals, lettuce corals, sheet corals, and even a cactus coral or two that I found bleached. And so you'll see examples of all of these from these close-up shots that I'm sort of going through now. So let me take you through some of this again. And then furthermore, if the coral wasn't bleached, there's always been, at least in the last 20 years, a lot of turf algae, a lot of that wide-branched brown algae, the Dictyospora. But it seemed even worse than usual. So even when I found some healthy heads, a lot of it was surrounded by turf algae. So I did manage. We just went past a healthy cactus coral with its red coloration. But you see, there's this brain coral here, for instance. It's in the process of bleaching. So I found some in different stages of bleaching. And this was January, right? And, I usually do Reef Check surveys with students in the month of June when the water's much warmer and we don't see this. So I was measuring 82 or 83 degrees on all four of the dives that I'm going to show in this short video. So there was the wide-branched algae I was talking about, the Dictyota. And you could see various stages of bleaching occurring. So I was getting readings, like I said, 82 to 83 Celsius in January, first week of January. And I looked back in my dive log and, actually, let me stay with the picture. Here's the staghorn coral that's not bleached, but you could see the algae coverage over it. I mean, there's very few spots that look like a healthy colony. Okay, there's another cactus coral, completely bleached out. Now I showed here there were some healthy coral heads, so it wasn't like it was all dead. But you could see that healthy star coral I just passed, and now you have an old dead brain coral and one that's just starting to bleach here. So I just wanted to, I'll be back in June with the student group, and I'm interested to see what it looks like then. But here's the second dive site. And, I'm just entering the water that's probably around 50 or 60 feet deep. It's right off of San Pedro, sort of the northern sites, because I was diving with elite pro divers up north of the bridge. But you could see, I'm just not used to seeing that amount of bleaching. Now, there's a big star coral there, a mountainous star coral that looks healthy. So there were healthy ones as well. And of course, you can't have a little 5-minute video without the photobombing nurse sharks. They're so cute, aren't they? That guy, he almost smiled for me, I think. And here's a star coral that's healthy. Another photobombing nurse shark. Some of them get quite curious. They want to see if you have a lionfish for them, I suppose. And let's see. This guy came in so close he bumped the camera. So sometimes you see those juveniles, they want to challenge you, play a little chicken. This is the third dive site. Again, looks kind of the same. One of these was Buena Vista, which is very close to where we survey with my student groups with Reef Check. Oh, here is a healthy staghorn colony. It's very small, but still at least we found some. So it's not all bad news. There's another healthy coral. And here I just was showing for my students to show that it was so dark in this dive that in the day these star corals were starting to open their polyps. And what's a dive in Belize without seeing at least one, as the British say, proper shark? Okay? So you can get a hold of me if you want to discuss this or share any of your findings.